This is Harp Beats.
Yeah. Another day, another dollar. New city. Searching for dimes, a foreign kind. Frame, unique design. Loose change, get out of pocket. A pussy is borderline. I heard it's better with time. Testing out the waters, might consider it with age if she looking like a quarter. Flowers and wine dines to capture her attention. She's used to number twos, fried rice or wontons. I said it's more to it than nice linens and music. The things you gotta do to obtain fame is foolish. She told me come closer. I told her no emotion, don't make it awkward. I might just grab the door for you. Dim lights and long hallways, I'm used to it. Late nights with no brake lights, we move through them. Room getting cloudy, eyes getting low, cups filled, sitting low, just admiring the smoke. If only for a moment, just coast with the flow. I'm here to help you float, but it's a must we let you know that.
High living, fancy cars, champagne plus the caviar she likes. New city, different bras, shit they all tryna play their cards right. Now the old one's trying to call. Figure maybe she be on my Joan. I'm like,
late nights with no brake lights, we move through them. Late nights with no brake lights, we move through them. No time for smooth lines, no patience for the games. Trust me, you're not worth it, it always is the same. The one that talks right provides the insight, actions of a wife, but she ain't living. Consider what we spare as a gift. Late nights with the red-eye flights, we stay tripping. Vodka missionary on Sprite, we stay sipping. Intercourse on your concourse, you can't miss us. Rumors walk to us, broads flock to us. Be careful with this combo, baby, don't you abuse it. More to the music, so baby, don't reach. See, it's levels to the game, but nobody wants to teach. My time is a gift, so take what I give. This is not what you think, don't mistake what it is. My time is a gift, so take what I give. This is not what you think, don't mistake what it is.
high living, fancy cars, champagne plus the caviar she likes. New city, different bras, shit they all tryna play their cards right. Now the old one's trying to call. Figure maybe she be on my Joan. I'm like,
late nights with no brake lights, we move through them. Late nights with no brake lights, we move through them. Looking like graffiti on the passport, keys to the rental, got my Bible on the dashboard. Cruise through the city, respect is a passport. Haters so foreign off the corner of the backboard. Places where they don't shake hands, they kiss faces. Places where you end up foul, you get flagrant. Coached on the basics, be careful who you play with. Currency exchanges, we speak the same language. Time to check in. Pillows with the mint, cigarillos by the vent, cups filled to the rim. Chandelier shine like a spot tail bass. Already got her hooked, they ain't even got a cast. Star for attention, understand the vision. She'll never get a meal, have her scraping off the dishes. This is understood, no need for me to ask for it. And if it's worth it, maybe I'll come back for it.
high living, fancy cars, champagne plus the caviar she likes. New city, different bras, shit they all tryna play their cards right. Now the old one's trying to call. Figure maybe she be on my Joan. I'm like,
late nights with no brake lights, we move through them. Late nights with no brake lights, we move through them.
What's happening, everybody? This is J-Vive. Those that watch radio, Grip Entertainment, man. We had, as you can see, Clicks Media. Supporting everything that we've been doing, and listening to the show, inviting us out to the events and everything. That we appreciate everything that y'all been doing. We appreciate all the love y'all been giving us, and we appreciate y'all pushing us to help build. First of all, I just want to thank all y'all. Everybody who liked the page and actually checked it out. All of the artists who came in and stuff like that and was on the page and everything too, man. We appreciate y'all, like, to the fullest extent, man. Because without y'all, like, supporting what we do and everything and having us be a part of what y'all do, we wouldn't be here doing what we do. I want to shout out Clicks Media for giving us the space and opportunity to do the show. You know what I'm saying? They hit my homie Colors up. Brad, may you rest in peace, hit my homie Colors up, and him and Boyd offered the spot on the show. Colors, brought in some of his homies, me, Jay Brown, shout out to Jay Brown, and we had a few other people. Although we had multiple changes, we had a few other people in there, whatever. But man, a lot of people don't realize that like everyone has to work together, you know, for this right here to happen. And I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not going to. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that, you know, we did all this on our own and we made all this on our own. You know, we, you know, have favor and, you know, if you link with the right people and you give off the right vibes, you know, no pun intended. Like that's what happens. Like you get opportunities, man, which is a good thing. So, with those to watch radio, man, we've been doing a lot of interviews. We interviewed a lot of different artists, business owners, et cetera, man. We're gonna take it to a new height this year, though, too. So, you know, even with covering events and everything, we've covered all types of events from the SCUMA, South Carolina Underground Music Awards. Shout out to Kiki, Geechee won the award. Shout out to Miss Geechee One at the open house, and was heavily involved with the Independent Tone Awards. Shout out to the Independent Tone Awards Committee, EDub, Grip Production. You know, of course, you know, Grip Entertainment was involved with it, man, too, and all of the artists that came out and supported and everything. You know, that's love. So we want to speak on the idea of building, or not we, me. I want to. Y'all can talk back to me or whatever. I'm not doing it live right now, but I want to speak on the idea of building entertainment scene. Not just artists, but it's artists, it's media, videographers, photographers, models. Like you have all of these multiple roles that need to be played in order to build a full entertainment scene. Me being, you know, the media, we play a major part in that. And when we give artists opportunity, or give artists an opportunity to come on the show and promote themselves, like this is not something that is owed to the artist. This is basically a service that's presented to the artist to help bring in more people to listen to them, to be a part of what they got going on, to become fans. Because generally when you come on a show and talk to people, you're basically talking about what you do, your brand, and you're giving off your personality and all that stuff like that, and that gets people in return to want to listen to your music and follow what you do. I know we as artists think that everything should come to us, but that's not the case. You just because you have talent or you have a skill set or whatever, or even if you're out passing out CDs and doing whatever, that doesn't mean that these people should just automatically come to you, because they have a platform that they're using to communicate with people and talk to people. That's what the media, I mean, that's what we do pretty much with a radio show and any other radio show. If you look at any other popular radio show, they're on there and they're voicing their opinion about different things, and they're talking to the people about different things that's going on. So that's really, the platform is really initially built for them to talk to the fan base and draw the listeners in who like them and vibe with them, and then, you know, advertisements, etc. Take advantage of those opportunities that come when they do come, and if they do, handle it professionally. If you can't make it, or say that you're not going to make it, and don't talk to the media like, yeah, you need me. Like, at the end of the day, we could easily say that we both need each other, but the way media is these days, people listen to shows just to hear other point of views, or to laugh, or to whatever. So really, they don't need to talk to an artist to have the people listening. You know, like they could just talk about whatever and people are going to listen and enjoy the show. So we feel like, hey, I'm talented, I'm out here outdoing everybody in this thing, y'all come to me, I deserve that. Bruh, like, no one, like, I feel like people should be rewarded for what they do, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal feelings on it. That doesn't mean that you definitely are going to get rewarded by everybody for what you do, or that you just automatically deserve something. If you want something, reach out to people, talk to people. Don't have so much pride or feel like you so high and whatever, especially if you're an independent artist out here grinding, trying to make it. Don't feel like you on some type of other level. So it's like, well, you know, I'm too big to talk to this person, or they ain't got nothing going on, that's better than me. This and that. Like, especially if that person has something that could help you. Well, I don't know if you notice this or not, but you need one with the other. Like, if someone has a store, they need customers. The customers is using the store to get what they want, and the store is using the customers to get what they want, which is the money. If a customer don't feel like going out and making a meal, what do? They do? They go buy food from somebody. So they're using that person to make them some food because they don't feel like it, and that person who's making the food is using them to get money from them. So that's just how this thing works. That's exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it works. So, it's no different in the industry. But the difference is like, if I use you for something and you're using me for something or whatever, like, our relationship that's built beyond that is something that helps make the difference in the long run. So, like, it could just be a business transaction where, it's just that I'm doing some work with you, and, even if we still do a business transaction, we build a working relationship between that, like, making sure that we don't get so big on ourselves or high up on ourselves, especially when we're independent artists trying to make it to another level. That's for the ones that's trying to make it to another level. Some of y'all just be happy with where y'all get. Y'all get to a certain point and y'all good where y'all at, But some of us want to take it to even higher heights. So don't be afraid to reach out to people and talk to people. And don't feel like anybody owe you anything. Ask. Like, if you feel like this person can help you with it, hit them up and ask. Like, don't be so proud that you don't take a no. You'd be surprised. It's crazy how much people that I've heard out here that don't want to ask somebody for something because they're scared of no. Me, I feel like you need to work with people because it's so hard to do everything, on your own. So you need to work with people, and be able to work with people. I'm just in here rambling or whatever. Kill the whole I don't want to ask nobody for nothing and all of this stuff like that. Get with people that you work good with, you vibe good with, and and just focus on making dope stuff, man. What everyone does in this is necessary. Find your knack, get into it, stick with it. Like, if you can't rap, you might not be able to rap, but you might be a great promoter. Switch it. You might not be able to rap, but you might be able to make some dope beats. Switch it. Go to where your talent lies. That's where your strength is. I'm not saying that you should not rap at all, but like, if you're good at something, try to be great at it. Like, find your knack. A lot of people will be like, no, just be what you want to be. Nah, I just feel like naturally we have a knack to do certain things, and whatever we have a knack to do, that's what we need to really hit hard, because that could open up the door for us to do all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kanye was a dope writer or whatever, but his best part, the best attribute that he had was the fact that he could produce his behind off. Him producing opened up the door to for him to become a great rapper. But I mean, he's really good lyrically, so don't get me wrong, he's really good lyrically, but his vision with music is way better than his vision on the lyric with the pen and the pad. Not everyone needs to be the star. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all working together. One person's leading the race. Yo, push that person to the finish line. Especially if that person really got y'all back. You know what I'm saying? Push that person to the finish line, and that'll open up doors. Yeah, you might not be in front of the camera, but you're still doing what you love to do, and you are a part of something that a lot of people is vibing with. And you might not be, and if you want to be in front of the camera, you might not be at that moment, but if you become a super producer, or you become one of the best videographers, or one of the best photographers, then you're going to have some time in front of the camera. You're going to get your moment to shine. You know what I'm saying? And some people just don't want to shine. They want to stay in the background, which, those people sometimes really do find their knack, because they're not focused on, the position that someone else may be in. They focus on their own position and where they're trying to get to. I guess I just went into a couple different things on this, but who cares? I'm in here at Clicks Media, man. It's J-Vive. It's fun talking with y'all. shout out to Grip Entertainment, man. Make sure y'all go to the website, www.gripentertainment.com. Make sure y'all listen to the show every Saturday from 6 to 8 on Kinetic Hi-Fi. www.kinetichifi.com is where you will go to. Salute to everybody supporting the thing, man. Shout out to my homie Colors. He got the show with PD, Friday Night Fights on JIG Music Group, Nobody Grinds Radio. .com. Go download the app, the Crikey app. Download the Crikey app, and I believe the station number is 1090. So make sure y'all listening on Friday nights. Then Saturday, come listen to Those to Watch Radio, man. So a lot of different outlets for people, man. We're trying to build something, man. We're trying to build something big here, man. Not only from, the awards and stuff like that that's going on, but also to media in general. Like, we want to really build something big here, man, and we're going in the right direction. We just gotta keep it moving, man. We just gotta keep going. But anyways, man, I think my conversation with you guys is done, so I'm gonna go.